Hey guys, this is Omi, and I'm showing you guys a recommended tutorial on my basic NitroBlast and BG setup on my new style that I'm working on. So this is pretty much it. Here are some examples. This BG that I made for this clan called Tide. This one I made for this clan called Med. And this one for Eric. Pretty much these are just some examples. This is my most recent one. That's my favorite so far. So let's get into it. Open up your Cinema 4D, get your Lightroom and your materials, basic stuff like that. So pretty much what you're going to want to do, you're going to get your Motex. For this one, I guess we could just do Omi. So, for example, Omi. And make this 80 in depth. Shit, hold up. Okay. Go to font. This is the font I really use is Bank Gothic MDBT, but for this one I'm going to be using this font called Made in China. So I'll be using that font. Here it is. And the first thing I do when I start off on these backgrounds, I click on the Motex, press C, and then pretty much go to this tool, the rotating tool, get the pretty much rotate each letter like to a certain angle, just to make them look nice, to get that little rotate on it, and put them closer together. That's fine. What I like to do is duplicate it once more, so I can make so I could do the NitroBlast part of this. And if you do not have NitroBlast, look it up on YouTube on how to download it. It's a plugin for Cinema 4D. Anyways, you duplicate it. You get the extra pieces, and you go to caps, and then you go to the first Motex layer. You go to your letter things, go to caps, you go to fillet cap, radius 1, fillet cap, radius 1, and then you go to your duplicated letters. You do the same thing, fillet cap, except you do double of whatever your radius is. So in my case it's going to be 2, and 2 for both of them, and that's good. Okay, and now you can just hide these. Shit. Let me just put these into a group really quick. Okay, so hide these. Okay, whatever. You get a cube or whatever. You get a cube, go to your NitroBlast, you go to Python plugins, NitroBlast main, and just break it. You gotta wait for it to break really quick. Okay, it is now broken. And then what you're going to do, you're going to find, I have a lot of materials, so I'm going to have to find the default materials, which are these two right here. It'll have the color materials and it'll say default under it. And what I'm going to do, you go to open, you open up a material pack, which mine that I'm going to be using is a 500 sub pack by Moon. Here's Moon materials. You get number 5 or whichever one you really want that you think. I use 5, and you drag it onto the default parts, so it'll replace the texture of the red and blue for the cube, so now it looks like that. What you're going to do, you're going to click and delete it, and so that's that. You can unhide these, and for the duplicated ones that has the fill cap radius is 2, you highlight these, you go to Python, plugins, NitroBlast name, pieces, 200, quality high, thickness 5%, and then you break it. Might take a while. Look in the bottom left to see your time's breaking, and then you just keep pressing run after every letter is done breaking. Break it again. One more time, hopefully. %, 90%, and done. Wait, one more time, break it one more time. Now it's moving on to the O. Okay guys, I'm gonna pause it right here and I'll come back when it's finally done breaking. Okay guys, I'm back and it is finally done breaking. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna see all of your letters that you nitroblasted are gonna be in these little NitroBlast cube files. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna go to MoGraph, Fracture. It's like a file to hold all the pieces. And what you're gonna do is this little plus sign, you're gonna click it, go to main pieces, click that, dynamic, click it, and you see all of these pieces right here. You're gonna put these in the fracture, so you click the top one, go all the way down to the bottom one, hold shift and click, go all the way back, drag the top one onto the fracture, and they're all into the fracture. So then you're gonna do the same thing for these last two. Click, shift click, click, shift click, okay, and that's done. So you can just delete these, the empty files, and you click. Now you got your fracture full of all the pieces of your template, and now you're going to go to, this is where you got to pay attention, go to fracture, click, you got to click on your fracture, you got to click it, go to MoGraph, Effector, Random, and then you click your fracture again, MoGraph, Effector, Plane, then you got to click your random and then shift and click plane, and then you have your random and your plane selected. Go to fall off, shape, right now it says infinite. You click on linear, and then you click on your random only. You only have your random selected. Go to parameter, unclick position, go to rotation, and you see these, you change all of these to 20. Well, this is what I do. You don't have to do 20, you can play around with it. So all of them 20. Click on your plane, position, uncheck position, go to scale, check uniform scale, -1, and then you select your random and your plane again. Remember, select random, shift click and you have both of them selected. Go back to fall off, orientation, click on it, and you go to plus Y or whatever you want. For this one I'm going to be doing plus Y, which is going from the top to the bottom, and then this little cube that you have to do from selecting plane and random, you just pull it down, and then it'll have all of that selected, which will be crumpled up when you render it out. For example, hold up, let's save this as just Omi template, and then get closer, and then render it out. Load. Okay, and see, when you render it out, it's going to be kind of crumply, or at least see, yeah, it's going to be crumply like that. But when you do both of them and bring it up a little, and it's going to get less crumply the farther it goes up, or whatever angle you have it at. And let's re-render it out, see how it looks. A little bit looks kind of the same, so we're going to move it up more. Yeah, and see, now it has that cracking effect at the bottom, as you can see. And so what we do now, you click on your group, which has your text, you duplicate it, you open it up, and then you just delete the group part, and then here you get atom array. And since you have 3, you're going to duplicate it by pressing Control CV, or clicking on the part that you want to duplicate, going to edit, pressing copy, and then pressing paste. But the fastest way is Control CV anyways. Then you drag the layer, the text layers, each one into a different atom array. And what this will do, it'll give it like an outline effect, which like you can add a text or color to it. See, this one I will do 1.5, and this one 0.5, and add like a blue texture to it. Which you could do that by, what I just did is I highlight all of them, click the top one, shift click, and going to the material, right clicking and going to apply. But anyways, this okay, that's fine. And so now you have that, and make this blue. So now the background effect, like what I showed you in the beginning, like you see the little meteor parts or broken up parts in the atmosphere around it. What you are going to do, you are going to duplicate the text again, open it, and delete the group part. You're going to NitroBlast it the same exact way we did it the first time, except you do 200 high, and then you do no thickness, so it could have its own like kind of thickness around, which I'll show you after I break it. And so I'll be right back after I'm done. Okay, so I'll be right back after I'm done breaking this. So yeah, after I'm done breaking this, we are going to do the same thing with the with the fracture. We're going to do the same thing with the fracture, getting the NitroBlast pieces and moving them into a fracture. So you could go skip back in the part of the video where you see it. So anyways, I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, I am back, and now I got the duplicated template pieces into the fracture. And what you're going to do now, you select the fracture 1, it says fracture period 1, MoGraph, effector, random, and that's pretty much it. And you wait for it to load because my computer's kind of slow. I'm on my Windows. Okay, so now see what I mean? How you see it has its own depth around it. So now what you do, you click on the fracture again. This is what I do. Instead of angling it with the little angler and moving it backwards, I just go to the different screen. And okay, yeah, different screen. You just get the arrow and move it back. I move it as much as like where you could still kind of see it, and it's hugging, like a kind of hugging around the text like this. Like this is a pretty good example. But now what I want to do is, so you can actually still see the text and the outline of it, I'm gonna move the what's it called? The atom array forward so you can see it. So now see how it looks. Still not that far out. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, that's pretty good, except a little bit too far. So okay, is it gonna show or what? Yeah. Okay. See how it looks now. Okay, come on, load. Okay, that's fine. Let's just leave it like that. Whatever. It's not perfect, but on your own time you could like make it perfect. So now, since we're practically almost done, you like select all of it, click the top layer, go to the bottom, shift click the last layer, go to the little angling tool like this one, the round one, and this is what I do. I just lean it back so it can get that little like lean to it. Just lean it back. So it'll stop lagging. So yeah, lean this back. Yeah, and that's good. And now I'm just gonna angle it. I'm angling it. It's pretty much done. And yeah, it's this is pretty much done. I'll render it out for you guys to see. And so yeah, if you guys like this tutorial, give it 15 likes, 15 or more likes. Hopefully we can get like 25, but at least 15 or more likes for a Photoshop tutorial and the template that I use for the examples that I shown in the beginning of the video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and leave suggestions in the comment section, and I'll do whatever I can for tutorials to come, for more tutorials to come. So yeah, I'll let you guys see this rendering. I'll let it render out really quick. But yeah, pretty much you guys leave suggestions. I could do more than just like this stuff. I could do like question and asks or question and answers, all that stuff. Pretty much anything. Just suggest it in the comment section. So yeah, I hope I helped you guys. If you guys need help with like modeling or Throwsy or any like plugins like ReaperX and Greebler and all that stuff, then leave a comment and I'll make one easy tutorial. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. So goodbye.